Build discipline through daily opportunities. In addition to your existing routine, you should also look for opportunities to practice discipline. In fact, if you're really honest with yourself, these opportunities are all over the place. You don't have to look far. Here are just some of the things that happen on a day-to-day basis that you can choose to be more disciplined about. Daily occurrences. Did you know that if you experience hunger, it can be an opportunity to practice discipline? As long as you stick to your meal plan, if you feel hunger in between your set meal times, you can choose to ignore those hunger pangs. You can choose to power through them. At first, this is almost impossible. It feels like murder, but eventually you will get used to it. The best part? You get to lose weight, you look better, and you feel better about yourself, all thanks to discipline. Next, if you find yourself waiting in line, maybe you're at the bank or you're at the DMV, this can also be a great time to practice discipline. You don't have to waste your time waiting in line. It doesn't have to be dead time. You can whip out a tablet and try to do some work. You can read a book and improve your mind and personal knowledge. There are just so many ways you can turn what would otherwise be dead time spent waiting for something or someone into something more productive. You can use this to practice discipline. The opposite of this, of course, is to wait in line impatiently. The more impatient you feel, the less disciplined you become. Next, you might want to take special assignments at work. As you probably already know, your boss has no shortage of stuff that needs to get done. Volunteer for more of these projects. I know, it's not all that convenient, but the good news is the more you do these, the more you get used to them. Also, you step up your skill levels and you become more valuable to your boss. At first, it may seem like you're just doing mindless chores, but eventually, you stand out from the rest of your team. You are the go-to person that your boss can tap when things need to get done. You also end up exposing yourself to higher levels of responsibility. It's only a matter of time until you get promoted or get a raise. If neither of those things happen, take comfort from the fact that you picked up more skill sets, which you can take to your next employer. Finally, you can practice discipline by just simply hanging out with toxic friends. These are people who are constantly bitching and groaning about life. These are people who are complaining about their relationships or lack thereof. These are people who are projecting a tremendous amount of negativity. You may be thinking to yourself, why would I want to spend a moment more with these people considering how toxic they are? Well, guess what? Your normal inclination is just to leave them alone. But that doesn't build discipline. When you make it a point just to hang out and listen to people and possibly guide them to solutions, you become more resistant to toxic, emotional situations. You're able to put up with a lot more things. You're less likely to get emotional. This can pay off tremendously in how you deal with other people.
Please proceed to your next video lesson.